Well, since I know you like to look at my reflection in the TV, um, I look awfully healthy for a strung out woman, don't I? Awfully freaking healthy. My house is awfully clean. I have a lot of food. Um, yeah, things are going pretty well for me. For his lies, um, uh, it's ridiculous. None of his claims have been challenged, not a single one. Review that case and tell me where equal rights ever came into play. Ever. He lied to get a restraining order. I proved it. He was told that the evidence was not served upon me, was inadmissible, and then it was quoted against me when I was cut off by the commissioner. It says where children are involved, you should have the same commissioner. I think we had the same one twice. None of those judges know what the hell is going on. All they know is the spin that son of a bitch puts out of his mouth. And all that comes out of his mouth is one crap after another. There's no proof to it. There's no validity to it. It's all crap. I loved my children. I adored my children. I have home movies. That's why I don't know what to present anymore. I have presented so much evidence that the court has simply dismissed because a Facebook post made after he kidnapped my children. He kidnapped them and I realized he had to be raping them. That was when those angry posts were made. I wonder why. I thought the police were supposed to help me, not him. That's what I thought. And he knew he had to submit. We did Angel's divorce, his and Angel's divorce. He knew he had to submit those divorce papers. I submitted them before him. I filed for divorce before him. I should have gotten a default judgment in October. They had no business assigning me a GAL after I presented the final paperwork. That is ridiculous. And how does that say I'm crazy? Because I've completely filled out not only the paperwork, but got a hold of the prosecuting office, got their sign off on the child support. My counseling notes, if they look at those things, besides what the one paragraph Mr. Benjamin liked to pull out of his butt, they started out saying, first of all, I presented to counseling looking younger and healthier than my age. I was a good mother. And they mentioned in there, I'm going to find it, the exact quote, he was with me at every single appointment. These are classic abuser freaking patterns. I have a psychology degree. Thank you very much, Mr. Murphy. I can't freaking believe he actually dismissed my psychology degree and said that he takes Eric's assessment of me over that, because Eric's not jealous of my sexuality, and he's only kept me faithful to him for 18 years because he don't have no problem with that. No, none. And as far as me sleeping with somebody else, he told me it was over when I slept with somebody else. When I told him, he said, when is it my turn? Okay? He's a lying piece of crap that nobody has called him on. Even women who have their children taken from CPS get to see them. I have been erased from my children. This is an abomination. It is a travesty. It is unbelievable. I'm being accused of drug use. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? That drunk son of a bitch. He's been drunk 18. He's known as the town family drunk. He was drunk at our wedding, and so the family members mentioned his mother's hospital room. Okay, it's marijuana and alcohol are legal. And I guarantee you, me smoking a bowl of weed is nothing like that son of a bitch sucking down a fifth of aftershock. He doesn't care. He doesn't have any empathy. If he hears pain in your voice, he continues. He uses it as punishment. Punishment for bullcrap. Punishment because I talked to somebody in Canada, okay? Never even met the guy, but I talked to him, and he choked me with his penis. I was about to bite it off. My 11-year-old daughter, my 13-year-old son might not have that luxury. And so my point, that's how I presented to counseling, as a whole person, happy and useful. And after a year with that son of a bitch, that's when the woman's trying to give me a freaking bipolar diagnosis. It don't matter. You know why? Because that was supposed to be individualized treatment plans. How is it individualized treatment when the woman is taking his freaking side because he's sitting there able to contradict everything I say? Oh, she doesn't hate me. She hates the character she created. Was there a difference? I hate his guts. I hate him. And that's what I'm talking about. He refuses to accept that I freaking hate him, which infuriates me. My fight or flight system is activated. I don't want to run. I want to fight. And he looks at my father and on his deathbed and said, I'll take care of her, Pete. This is not taking care of her. When he could still have sex with me, he said if my wife had cancer, I wouldn't leave her with cancer. But as soon as I said no, he cut me off. And Angel Lynn has been in the background the entire time. This woman bought clothes for years for a child who didn't even live in this state because she's claimed she had custody of her stepdaughter. She is a wacko. My poor babies. I'm so sorry, Nathan. It just got so hard. I'm so sorry. But this is my problem. This man, as far as I know, I don't even know because there's been no real accusations made against me. So he's prosecuting me unbeknownst to me behind my back. I have no opportunity to refute them. But the evidence that I have provided has been meaningless. I've provided several different sources over years. I've provided a detailed timeline. All he has is issues. When I kept asking him, what do you want me to do? He said, get help. I told him, you tell me, I agreed to supervise visits then. I asked him, you tell me when you want me to go to bed, how many hours a day I have to watch TV, Dad? How many hours a day I have to have fun with them? Just let me see my kids. This is unbelievable. Give me my kids back. I believe I'm also slowly confirming that she did rape my guests. She impersonated me. Him and I had a relationship. He slept in my room sometimes because I slept on the couch and I left him alone. He told me no. So I let him sleep in my room unmolested. She went in there and took advantage of him. He thought it was me. The people on my couch thought it was me because I was the only single woman in the house. She was here doing drugs. What do you mean? What does it mean? They stole my files. They stole my ID. These are criminal acts. And you have to listen to me. I have rights. I can't accuse my husband of poisoning me and you sent me to my room. Oh, because I had to die first. That's ridiculous. And the very likelihood is they'll kill my children first. Thank you so much, Pierce County Superior Courts, for not considering evidence. Apparently, Jason Benjamin knows everybody in this state and he can vouch for him personally. But in fact, I bet if you ask Jason Benjamin, he'd tell you he knows the son of a bitch is a liar too, because he's seen my kids change. They can't look people in the eye anymore because he's turned them into lying. He turned my son into a rapist. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for not listening to a woman who started college at 17 years old, who was in the gifted program. I started a company. I started that company. I ran that company. I did the payroll. I did the books, and that's not well, it failed. The company failed because he was getting drunk on the job, and I refused to continue to work my ass off so he could go get drunk all day. That was Rob. That was the guy who disappeared when Eric came home and said we needed to move to Canada. And that was his fault Rob was dead because he worked there too long. But, don't investigate me, right? I'm just a paranoid delusional. And the law really unbelievable. At drugs, I don't give a fuck. It's a free fucking country. And up until 1930s, Americans believed they had the right to put whatever they wanted into their damn bodies. You freaking investigate attempted murder and rapes before you give a shit about drugs. Especially to a woman who has said, I'm freaking healthy, I'm fine, I'm not causing any problems. What exactly would you want me to go to rehab for? You want to give me a bedtime, Dad? Give me a freaking bedtime then. Quit fucking around. So I, as a mother, have to sit here knowing he's had sex with me when I was tears going down my eyes. He rammed his finger in my butt. He was trying to anally rape me. My daughter couldn't walk. They disappeared. My son's marking Powell videos. I've got to go all through all this and sit here all hunky-dory like nothing's happening. And it's amazing to me. It's really amazing. And then I get in trouble because I want to rip the son of a bitch apart limb by limb.